Hey everybody, welcome to How to Swim Front Crawl Like a Boss. My name is Brent Majcher, and today I'm going to show you guys what it looks like to have an excellent front crawl, just because it can be sometimes very, very helpful for you in your own learning to see what something should properly look like. I'll give you guys above water and underwater views, all right? And grab a pen, grab some notes, and jot some ideas down for yourself to try on your own time, okay? All right, let's hop in. All right, here we go, everybody. Here's my front crawl, all right? The first thing I want to talk about is my arm technique, all right? Now, if you're paying attention to how I'm doing my arm strokes and how I'm using my arms, some things I want to point out are the long entry. I'm really entering high above my head. My hand doesn't enter the water 2 inches above my skull. No, I reach my entire body to get as long a stroke as possible. And you notice too, I always pull past my hip. I have a really solid pull that comes all the way past my body, all the way past my hip, so that I get a really large amount of power that's generated from my arms. And if you notice too, I don't let my hands kind of flop around or have open fingers. No, I cup my hands so that I can make use of the full pull that my arms are doing, all right? And I really want to emphasize the splash. The splash to me is a really big one. A lot of people, bam, create like massive amounts of water when they're swimming, and that's something you want to avoid. Think elegance, fluidity. Be smooth with your arms. All right, now let's take a look at my legs, all right? My legs are stretched out nice and long, and I have pointed toes. You see? My ankles, my toes aren't facing the bottom of the pool, they're stretched out behind me. And another thing that a lot of people don't really think about is they're relaxed, right? Like, they are not tight, tense, really stiff like a board. I'm letting them flow, I'm letting them kick in the water, and that's a big thing that a lot of people miss. I'm engaging the glutes in my butt so that I can really pull my feet back and forth, and I'm kicking with my hips. And the last thing I want to note is the splash. Where is it? I'm not splashing when I kick. When you are creating a ton of splashing above the water, you are actually causing a situation where you're losing energy. Keep your feet in the water. When you're talking about breathing now, something I really want you to think long and hard about it. Do you hold your breath while you swim? I would bet that you do. I would bet that you actually aren't exhaling underwater while you're swimming your lengths in the pool, and you're not allowing yourself to intake good noob, like a full breath of oxygen every time you go to take a breath. You're probably holding it. Think about that. Get rid of that CO2 when you're swimming and really try to bring in new, clean oxygen, because that's what's going to fuel you and help you keep your breath under control. Additionally, notice that when I breathe in, I don't lift my head. I don't use my neck. My whole body rotates to allow me to take a breath to the side. I don't actually lift my head out of the water to take that breath. I roll. Okay? And just some overall notes now. My entire body is relaxed, smooth. It's not difficult. Too many people make swimming difficult because they let their body tighten up. Let it go. Consciously decide that this is something you're going to relax with and allow yourself to enjoy. If swimming is difficult for you, if swimming one length of front crawl is a challenge, there's something not right about your technique, and you need to figure out what it is. And finally, I want to note the fact that I look at the bottom of the pool when I swim. Too many people look straight ahead towards the wall when they swim. The problem with this is that it actually inflects your spine in such a way that it encourages your feet to sink. It encourages your feet to sink when you look forward. So the important thing for you really is to make sure that you're looking at the bottom of the pool and almost pushing your shoulders forward to allow your body to maintain that balance and to stay flat in the water.
All right, and it can be really just as simple as that, everybody. Give it a few more watches and see what you think and try to pick out some of the finer points in what I'm doing. And if you're looking for any more advice on how to swim, head over to swimmingfearless.com, where I have new articles every week that you can read for yourself, all right? Cheers, everybody, and have a good week.